this is Linda Anderson of tappintoyoursuccess.co.uk, and in this video I want to share with you how to begin clearing procrastination with EFT tapping. So if you're someone whose website has been a work in progress for months or even years and you're still not happy promoting it, or if you sit down to work on it and you think to yourself, just let me check my emails first, and an hour or so later the time's gone and you still haven't done any work on the website, this is the video for you. Before we get to the tapping exercise though, I want to offer you a different perspective on the so-called problem of procrastination, because it's not actually the problem, it's a solution to a problem at some level. It's some part of us that is trying to either keep us happy or keep us safe, and safety will always trump happiness. So if you can picture it like this, if your conscious mind, this part here that sets your goals, is running the business, is making all the decisions, is like a little mouse. It's riding the elephant of your subconscious mind. And if there's any disagreement over which way we're going, guess who's going to win? It's not going to be the mouse. So it's really important to pay attention to what's going on at a subconscious level. What is going on for your elephant? What is it trying to protect you from? What is it trying to get for you? And all of its decisions, its judgments, will be based on past experiences and meanings that were given at the time, usually from a child's perspective, that are still running, still imprinted at the subconscious level, and still feel like the truth for the elephant. So, you know, if there's been a time where you've put yourself out there and been shot down, been criticised, it's not going to want to go there again. So all the time we're tapping, pay attention to what random thoughts and memories might come up for you. Make a note of them, because they will all give you information for what else you need to tap on, where else you need to go with this to really begin clearing. So the elephant never forgets, and it will get triggered by current day events. So a good way to get in touch with what's going on for you, and there can be many, many reasons underneath procrastination. All of them are fears. Usually it's fear of success, it could be fear of failure, it could be fear of being found out as a fraud, fear of being criticised. So just take a moment, stop the tape and ask yourself these two questions. What is the upside to staying stuck? What's the upside to not getting any further forward with the website? And what's the downside to getting it done? What would be a negative consequence of actually getting the website finished and promoting it to the world? As we've said, there'll be lots of different fears, and your particular set of fears will be unique to you, to your elephant. One of the commonest is the fear of being seen and the fear of being judged and criticised. So once you finish the website and you put it out to the world, obviously you're going to be seen by more people. You're going to be open to judgment, to assessment, to comment, and that can feel really uncomfortable. So we're going to use that one for the purposes of this exercise, but obviously you'll have your own pieces to clear. And I'm going to be doing a series of videos that will go into more of this. So, but you can still tap along anyway, even this doesn't appear to be your particular issue. Okay, so let's get a statement we can measure. And I'd like you to assess on a scale of 1 to 10, how true does this feel and how high is the fear on it? I'm afraid of what they'll think of me. Just notice what happens in your body when you say the statement out loud, and also when you're tapping, because your body is a perfect mirror of what's going on in the subconscious mind, and it will give you information on what emotions are coming up, what you need to be looking at and clearing. So I'm afraid of what they'll think of me. Make a note of the number, and then let's start tapping. So on your karate chop point, even though I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be judged and criticised. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm afraid to become more visible, I don't want them to judge me. I accept who I am and how I feel. Even though there's a part of me that really doesn't want to be seen, because then I'll be judged and criticised, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, no matter what. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to become more visible. What if they judge me and criticise me? What if they don't like what I say? I don't want to be more visible. I'll just feel exposed and vulnerable. I remember what that feels like. And I hate that feeling. I don't want to be seen and criticised. What if they think I'm a fraud? What if they think I'm not good enough? I don't want to be judged by those people. And I hate feeling criticised. I don't want to become more visible. No wonder I've been procrastinating. No wonder it's hard to get that website done. But I do want to love and accept myself completely, no matter what. Okay, so take a deep breath and just check in again with that statement. Say it out loud again a few more times. See how true does it feel now? How high is the fear? And you may need to keep tapping a few rounds until you just settle down the part of you that's feeling so anxious. When you get the level down to a 5 or below, then you can move on to the positive round. But do be aware of what's coming up for you, because your subconscious will be throwing up all kinds of valuable information on what you need to clear. So you may be remembering a time where you did stand up in front of people and something went wrong, or something happened in the past where you dared to speak out, to stand out in some way, to be shining, and you got slapped down for it. So whatever comes up, that's your piece that you need to work on. Just check in with it and keep tapping until you feel more comfortable. Then we'll go to the positive rounds. Okay, so we go straight to the eyebrow point. I'm still afraid to be seen. I don't want to be judged and criticised. What if they don't like what I say? So what? What if they think I'm a fraud? So what? I don't want to be judged by them. I hate being judged and criticised. I, on the other hand, never judge anyone. Well, maybe I do. Sometimes. Maybe it's a part of being human. People are going to think their thoughts anyway, whether I like it or not. And what if I could be okay with that? And I don't have a clue what they're thinking anyway. The only piece I have any control over is what I'm thinking. So what if I could just let them have their thoughts and let their thoughts be their business, just as my thoughts are my business? And what if I chose to mind my own business? I wonder what that would feel like. Because they're going to be thinking their thoughts anyway, just the way I am. And what if it doesn't really matter? What if it really doesn't matter at all? My thoughts are my business, and their thoughts are their business. And what if I release myself from having to meet everybody's expectations? I wonder what that would feel like. If I didn't have to be everything to everybody anymore. Because I can't be that anyway. I think that might feel like a relief. Because there will be some people who land on my website who will get me. And there'll be some people who just don't. And they're someone else's ideal clients. And what if I could be okay with that? So that I can focus on the difference I can make. For the people I'm a good match for. I wonder what that would feel like. Because I do know I'm good at what I do. I do know I can make a difference in people's lives. And I may just have the answer to somebody's prayers. What if I could focus on that? And let the people who don't get me find the ideal person for them. Because I can't be everything to everybody. I'm not meant to be. If I could release myself from that pressure, from that fear of what they'll think of me, so I can finally get that website finished and allow myself to connect with the people who need me. Okay, so take a deep breath and check in again. You may need to keep doing more clearing, and you'll find that things will come up for you that you haven't thought about for a long time, seemingly random things that may have no logical connection. But I'm sure if you go into the energy of that feeling, that event, you'll find that there is stuff there that your elephant has not forgotten, and that doesn't feel safe at the present day for it to allow you to move forward. So, you go to start working on the website, and if the elephant's afraid that it's not safe, it will go charging off in completely a different direction. And before you know it, you're rearranging your email folders. You might even physically move away from the computer and start doing something else, something really urgent like tidying your cupboards. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you want some more help finding out what's going on for your elephant, why not book yourself in for a free, no obligation discovery session? Come on over to the website and book yourself in. I'm also putting some resources there that you might be interested in if you've been procrastinating because you don't have the technical know-how to finish a website. That can keep a lot of us stuck when we try to keep working it out for ourselves and we never quite get there. I'm putting a link to somebody who I think is amazing, and I think you'll find it helpful. So good luck with the tapping. Do let us know on the blog below what ways you found of getting around procrastination, and even how do you notice when you're procrastinating. Quite often we're doing it without even being aware of it. We just think we're too busy to finish all these tasks. It just keeps falling to the bottom of the list. Once you do start to clear away the emotional drivers beneath the procrastination, you'll find that you can start to take much more focused, effective action in your business and move things forward in a much easier, more elegant way when the elephant's on board and all parts of you are heading in the same direction. So I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you on another video. Bye bye for now.